Pass. That's it. That's it, board. Go, all the way. Heavy! Up top. Mackenzie. Abby step. Boards. Don't step. Run, Cass. Dunker. Stay on the floor. Good hands. Good. Tucky, got anything going corner? Abby. Abby. Walt! Middle, Tucker! White, time out.
I can hear you.
Check 2. Check 1. Check 2. Check 2, 3, 4.
All right, we're connected. Hallelujah. Works this time.
Get it, Brooke. Middle. Suddenly. Forward, let's go. Go through fast, go through fast. Kinley. Kinley, go rebound like you're supposed to.
Check 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a sound check. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Sound check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. All right, I'm going to do your 1 minute countdown before we start. I'm sorry, we're getting started pretty quick here. Here comes your 60-second cue, and mark 60 seconds. Your next cue will be your 45-second cue. 45-second cue in 3, 2, 1. Mark 45 seconds. Your next cue will be your 30-second cue. Here comes your 30-second cue in 3, 2, 1. Mark 30 seconds. Stand by for your final 15-second cue before broadcast. And here comes your final 15-second cue in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark 15 seconds. That's your final cue. And coming up next is Lady Warhawks basketball as Mt.Vernon-Enola takes on Pangburn. A presentation of the Creative Sports Network presents Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks basketball. As tonight for the season opener for Mt.Vernon-Enola, they're here at home at Warhawks Arena at Mount Vernon, Arkansas, as they take on their non-conference opponent and Pangburn Lady Tigers. Tonight's game is brought to you by Axles Plus, Mount Vernon Baptist Church, Lastly Farms, and by Extreme Taxidermy. Hey everyone, this is Josh Harrison along with Lewis Ambrose getting you set for tonight's basketball game and senior girls action. Lewis, hard to believe basketball is already here.
Yeah, it's the new birth of the season, 2017-18, and they have a big crowd in both sides of the gym, so they're really fired up for their basketball team this year. Should be a big and exciting season.
Before we get you the tip-off, let's go ahead and let you listen to our interview I had earlier with Coach Adam Carlton, head basketball coach for Mt.Vernon-Enola. Well, in tonight's season opener for the Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks, we're speaking with Adam Carlton, head basketball coach for the Lady Warhawks. Coach, you take on Pangburn for your first game. Your thoughts on for this opener coming up?
They're a really good group. I think they went to the state semis last year in the 2A. I think they only lost one kid from that group, so it should be a good game for us.
And finally, what will be the key to get a win tonight?
Not turning the ball over and playing good defense for us. Hopefully we've been shooting it well, so hopefully we can keep that part of it up. But as far as not turning the ball over, see what it looks like the first game of the year.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Well, here is Pangburn, and Mt.Vernon-Enola committed the foul. Lady Tigers works with it, top of the key. Now they swing it over to the left side, now back out in front. Here with it is Atkins. Now dumps it to the left side to Huggins. Now back over to Atkins. Huggins now swings it left wing. Now they try to penetrate inside the lane, and it looks like traveling with it is going to be Hopkins. And it gives the ball back to the Lady Warhawks. We'll get you the starters when we have a moment here. Now bringing it across here. Keithley swings it over left side to Ellis. Back to Keithley. Keithley top of key. Ellis left corner, left side. Nothing going that time for Woodruff. Now right in the goal. Here's a three. It's up and no good. Rebound. Here comes Pangburn. Pangburn brings it across here midcourt. With it here is Huggins controlling the ball. Now they'll swing it over to the left side underneath the basketball goal, trying to go for a tough shot. Nice guard play by Hardy. Now with the rebound is the Lady Warhawks. Woodruff with it at midcourt. Swings it left side to Keithley. Now top of the key. Now here's a three. It's missed. Rebound save. Now Woodruff with the basketball. Swings it over left side. Now Ellis goes up for a one-handed shot. No good. Rebounded here by Pangburn. Lewis, both teams look like they're a little bit, a little nervous, for this first game. Well, especially Mount Vernon. We know Pangburn has had a game last week.
Well, they're eager to get off to a good start, and they've just been waiting for this game for so long.
Now they'll pass it underneath the go here to Hopkins. Looks like she's going to be fouled, so Lady Warhawks picks up their second team foul here in the first period. They'll give that one to Ellis. That's her first. Pangburn bounds a basketball. With it here is Atkins. Now she'll give it over here to Borges. Swings it back over to the right corner. Now back out top of the key. Pangburn taking their time. Now they go inside. And looks like when they went inside, it'll be an offensive foul here against Pangburn. That will be their first team foul. So it'll be Lady Warhawks basketball. So Keithley now moves it across here in midcourt. Now gives it back over. Now here's Ellis, left corner. Now top the key. Now swing it over here to Keithley. Woodruff now back to Hardy, left side. Here's Raby. Her three is up and good. It's early 3-0 lead here for Mt.Vernon-Enola. Now with it is Atkins. Now they give it inside, now back out. Here's a three. It's missed. Rebounded here by Keithley. Now she'll move it across here midcourt. Swings it right side. Here's Woodruff. Right wing. Here's a three. And good. This time scored by Ellis, her first three-pointer. And Lady Warhawks jump on top 6-0 here in the early going of this first period. Borges. Atkins now swings it right side. They'll go for a three-pointer. And it is good by Vernon, Tyler Vernon. And it's now looks like they said the officials, she had her foot on the line, so it'll just be a field goal. And it will make the score 6-2, 4-point lead for the Lady Warhawks. Raby tries to get it back to Ellis. Ball is deflected, knocked out of bounds by Pangburn, still stays with Mt.Vernon-Enola. 4:38 left to go here in the first period of play. Woodruff now bounds it now to Keithley. Keithley away, top of the key. Now swings it Raby, left corner. Raby with it, back to Keithley. Now here's Ellis. Fires a three-pointer. Off left side, no good. Now it's rebounded here by Pangburn. Lady Tigers moving across here is Huggins. Gives it over to the right side to Atkins. Atkins moves it across left side. Now give it to Borges. Now back to Atkins with it. Atkins dribbles right side. Now gives it back to Borges. Again, top of the key. Swings it underneath the goal. Ball is mishandled by Hopkins and turns it back over to Mt.Vernon-Enola. Lewis, the Lady Warhawks, looks like some of their young players matured, and, man, they got a pretty tall team this year.
They have. They should be a much improved team from last year. Only playing good basketball at the end of last season. Only they're picking up to be better this season.
Swing it left side. Keithley, bounce pass back out to Woodruff. Now Keithley left wing. Woodruff again. She won't take it now. They'll go over to Keithley. Keithley been double teamed. Swings it over Raby. Underneath. Here's a quick shot right side. Not enough that time for Ellis. Rebounded now by Pangburn. Here comes the Lady Tigers down the floor. Borges with the basketball. Left corner. Borges still with it. Now gives it to Atkins. They go inside. Back out. Lady Warhawks being stingy on defense. Not allowing much traffic inside. Now they go over to the right wing. Here's Huggins. And here with the basketball is Hopkins, and she'll lose it out of bounds underneath the basketball goal. Now he gives it back to the Lady Warhawks. 3:13 left to go here in the first period. Mt.Vernon-Enola leading right now 6-2. Pass left corner. Here's Ellis. Now back over to Woodruff. Swings it back over to Keithley. Now here is Hardy. Back over to Keithley. They haven't gone much inside to Hardy yet. Now here's a three left side. It is good by Ellis. Elena Ellis, her second three tonight, and she has 6 points, and we have a timeout with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left to go here in the first period. Our score, it is Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks 9 and the Pangburn Lady Tigers 2. This is Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks basketball on CSN. So back from the timeout. Here is Pangburn. They'll lose it. Now with the basketball, it is Raby. Now she'll give it back to Keithley. Back over to Raby, left corner. Raby with the basketball. Circle top of the key. Now swings it over to Woodruff. Woodruff right corner. Now back left side to Ellis. Raby, no shot. Drives along the baseline left side. Her shot's no good. Trying to get the rebound, but they're going to call a jump over the back foul against Hardy. For Mt.Vernon-Enola, it'll be their third team foul. And for Kendall Hardy, that will be her first personal foul. So Pangburn now in control. Borges with it, midcourt. Swings it right side. Bounce pass across in front. Huggins, no shot. Now goes back to Hopkins. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Hardy. Here's the Lady Warhawks with it. Down to 2 minutes left to go here in the first period. Woodruff shifting over to the left corner. Now gives it back to Raby. Swings it back in front of Ellis. Over to Keithley. Keithley with the basketball inside. Raby finds an opening, and the ball stripped out of her hands as it goes out of bounds. Looks like no foul. Still stays with the Lady Warhawks. Woodruff bounce underneath the basketball go. Here is Raby having trouble. Now she'll bring it back out. Now swings it over to the right corner. No shot for Woodruff. Now swings it over to the right side. It's picked away here by Pangburn. And looks like they battle for it, and looks like Ellis is caught with a foul. That's Elena Ellis. That will be her second personal foul. Fourth team foul for Mt.Vernon-Enola. The Lady Tigers with it. Inbound the basketball. Looks like that is Atkins. Now she'll inbound the basketball. Here with it, here in midcourt. Here is Huggins. Now Borges, they go inside. Nothing that time, they'll back out. Now they'll swing it back over to the right corner. Now back away to Borges, top of the key. Back over to the right side here to Huggins. Now back in, back outside again. Huggins' three is no good. Rebounded here by Hardy. Now she'll get back to Raby. Well, the starters tonight here for the Lady Warhawks, number 33, Kenzie Woodruff, number 11, Kendall Hardy, 23, Gracie Raby, number 5, Elena Ellis, and number 20, and Taylor Keithley. Under a minute left to go here in the first period. Starters tonight here for Pangburn, looks like it's number 10, Kylie Huggins, number 11, Macy Hopkins, number 14, Taylor Vernon, 22, Kirsten Atkins, and number 23, and Hannah Borges. Well, we're down to 30 seconds. Mt.Vernon-Enola holding the basketball. Looking like they're going for the last shot here in the first period. Pass left side. Keithley. Ball's deflected. And now here's Pangburn with the basketball here. Huggins throws it inside. Here's a shot up. No good. Rebounded by Hardy. Now she'll give it back. Now with it is Woodruff. Woodruff is fouled across the midcourt here right in front of us with 5.1 seconds left to go here in the first period. We'll give that one to Borges. That's her first. Second team foul for Pangburn. Inbound the basketball. Here's Raby. We'll see what she can do here. Throws it underneath. Here's the shot left side. No good. Missed by Hardy, and that'll end our first period. Well, end of the first period of play. Our score here at Warhawks Arena, it is Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks 9 and the Pangburn Lady Tigers 2. We'll take this 1 minute break and be back with your second period of play. This is Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks basketball on CSN. Well, back here at Warhawks Arena, we start the second period of play. 7-point lead currently here for Mt.Vernon-Enola, 9-2. Lewis, your thoughts on the first period?
I thought Mt.Vernon-Enola got off to a good start, especially defensively. They was on the attack and very aggressive. And Ellis, I saw where she led the charge with 2 big threes in the first quarter. Although it was a low-scoring quarter, 9-2, but 2 good teams battling each other.
Here is the Lady Warhawks with it, and it is knocked out of bounds by Pangburn. Still stays with Mt.Vernon-Enola. They'll inbound the basketball. Here's Elise Ellis trying to go left side of Raby. As the ball's knocked out of bounds, still stays with the Lady Warhawks. After this game, roughly around 8 o'clock will be the senior boys action. Mt.Vernon-Enola taking on Pangburn. Now here is driving inside the lane. Here's a shot in front. No good here by Raby. Now here's Pangburn with the basketball. Huggins brings it across here midcourt. Throws it over to the right corner, right side. And with it here is Hopkins, and looks like she's going to be fouled. They'll give that foul to Raby. That will be her, I believe that's her first personal foul. 15th foul for the Lady Warhawks. They'll inbound the basketball, top of the key. With it here is Sagers. Sagers loses the basketball. Loose ball. Picked up and saved by Elise Ellis. Now kicks it back over to Raby. Raby now brings it across here midcourt. Swings it over to the right corner. Here is Woodruff with the basketball. Woodruff with it. Backs up close to midcourt. Now swings it right side. Now a pass go over the head of Hardy, but saving it is Raby. Raby with the basketball, and she falls to the ground, and looks like there'll be a timeout basketball. Gives it back to the Lady Warhawks. 6:40 left to go here in the first half. Still 9-2 in favor of Mt.Vernon-Enola. Elena Ellis will come in the game for Elise Ellis. So inbound it here, Raby. Here's Raby with the basketball. Swings it over to the right side. Ellis. Back over to Raby. Left side, here's Hardy. Now back over to Raby. Back away. Now move it back over to the right side. Now underneath. They give and go underneath here to Raby, and her layup is good. Raby, that's her first field goal other than her three-pointer in that first period. She has 5 points. Now it's 11-2. 9-point lead now for the Lady Warhawks, our largest lead so far tonight. Well, pass in front. Kicking over to the Sagers to the right side. Now back to Huggins. Now back over Borges, left corner. Borges now gives it underneath. Here's a shot. Short, no good. Loose ball. Hardy comes away with it for Lady Warhawks. Gets it back to Raby. Well, Lewis really helps Mt.Vernon-Enola with a tall girl like Hardy.
Yeah, she's a rim protector.
Raby goes over the right side. Woodruff almost loses it, regains it back, gets it to Ellis. Elena Ellis. Field goal is up and good. So for Elena Ellis, now with 8, leading score for Mt.Vernon-Enola. Now it's 13-2. 11-point lead in the double digits for the Lady Warhawks. Right corner, here's Sagers. Now throws it back to Borges. Borges cuts left, moves it back away. It's lost out of bounds and turns it back over to Mt.Vernon-Enola. 5:10 left to go here in the second period of play. Man, Lewis, a nice crowd here for this first game from here at Warhawks Arena.
It definitely is. They had a big crowd in the junior high girls game.
Yeah.
And it's only they're still filling in.
Not just Mt.Vernon-Enola fans, but quite a few Pangburn fans in the red is also here tonight. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound. And putting it back in is Raby. Raby, great job defensively and offensively putting up the shot. She has 7. Now it's 15-2. 13-point lead for Mt.Vernon-Enola. Now here's Pangburn. They try to throw it inside, and it's deflected and goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pangburn. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout. With 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here in the second period, our score, it is Mt.Vernon-Enola 15 and Pangburn 2. This is Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks basketball on CSN. Well, back here at Warhawks Arena from that timeout, which was taken by Pangburn. Mt.Vernon-Enola with the basketball, swings it right side to Ellis. Ellis with it, now back over to Woodruff. Woodruff now underneath. Here's Brock. Brock's layup underneath is good by Hannah Brock off the bench. That's her first two. And it's 17-2. By a 15-point lead now for Mt.Vernon-Enola. Borges with it here for Pangburn, top of the key. Pass over to the right side. Now back over. Here's Hopkins. Bounce pass right side here to Sagers. Now they'll go underneath. Ball is deflected. Nice break-up pass. Tipping that is Ellis. Now with it is Raby. Raby banks it down the floor, throws underneath. Hardy shot left side of the goal is up and no good, but looks like she'll be fouled. They'll give that one to Hopkins. I believe that's her first. Third team foul for Pangburn. So, no correction, it's Hopkins' second. Shooting two, here will be Hardy. Her first free throw attempt is no good. She's looking for her first score tonight. She'll have one more free throw. Second one, and this one's good. That's Hardy's first point, and now it's 18-2. 16-point lead now for Mt.Vernon-Enola. Pangburn throws over to the right side, now back out in front. Here's Hopkins, being double teamed. Now swings it underneath. With the basketball was Whitworth. Now they'll move it back out. Left corner, here's Hopkins. And Hopkins, when she made her step cutting left side, as she was behind the three-point line, she'll travel with it, gives it back to the Lady Warhawks. Coach Carlton brings in a couple of subs. Some new players coming in. Number 40, that'll be Olivia Booker coming in here for Mt.Vernon-Enola. So here's Raby running across here midcourt. Swings it over to the right side. Pass inside to Booker. Booker loses the basketball. Loose ball. Pangburn with it. Now throws it across here midcourt. Now it's picked away. Here's Elena Ellis taking it down the floor. Ellis right side. Her layup is good, and she is fouled. They'll give that foul to Atkins. That's her first. Fourth team foul for Pangburn, but the shot was good and counted here for Elena Ellis, and she has a chance to hit this free throw for the traditional three-point play. Free throw here is up and good. Well, Ellis now with 11 points. Leading scorer for Mt.Vernon-Enola. Now it's 21-2. 19-point lead now for the Lady Warhawks. They'll swing it left corner. Now back across right side. Here's Hopkins. Now they try to force it inside again, but it's knocked away. Last touch by Pangburn. Be Lady Warhawks basketball. So Keithley with it. Sets across here midcourt, throws it down to Brock. Brock right side, gives it to Booker. Booker goes up for the shot, no good. And now Pangburn with it. Run across here midcourt. Pass over to the right side. With it here is Lively. Now swings it over here to Huggins. Now here's the pass. It is broken up and knocked out of bounds by Ellis. Still stays with Pangburn. Looks like Woodruff and Hardy will come back in the game for Mt.Vernon-Enola. So they give Ellis and Raby some rest, Lewis. Looks like they really did a good job over this team in this first half.
Exactly. They want to keep that energy restored, especially going into the second half.
So here is Pangburn underneath the goal. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebounded here by Woodruff. Now Woodruff now brings it across here from the backcourt. Now swings it over to Hardy right side, and we're going to have a push foul here at midcourt. They'll call that foul against Huggins. That will be her first. 15 foul now for the Lady Tigers. So Woodruff will inbound the basketball. Now goes to Ellis, inside of Hardy. Hardy, little turnaround move is up, no good. Rebounded here by Pangburn. Lady Tigers brings it across here midcourt. Now I'll give it back over here to Huggins. Huggins, top of the key. Now pass over the left side. Here's Lively with it, top of the key. Now it goes inside, now back out. Huggins. Over to Vernon. Vernon almost lost it, now throws it back out to one of the teammates. Now they have it, top of the key, inside. Vernon back out. Here's a three, and good. Scored that time by Greenham off the bench, and that's her first three-pointer, and now it's 21-5. Pass it across here to Hardy. Woodruff, here's Woodruff with it. Swings it left side to Keithley. Ellis finds her opening shot. It's up and good for the three-pointer. That's her third three tonight. She has 14 points, and now it's 24-5. 19-point lead again here for the Lady Warhawks. Now they'll go over the left side. Here's a shot up, no good for Pangburn. Ball is deflected, and it is picked away here by Ellis. Ellis loses it, and now here's Woodruff. Woodruff has more of a collision. The ball goes out of bounds, and no foul, and it looks like it belongs now to Pangburn. Well, Raby will come back in the game here. I guess a short breath for Lewis.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much up and down the floor everywhere here for the Lady Warhawks. So here's Pangburn with it, penetrating the lane. Here's a shot up, and no good. Rebounded here by their center, and Hardy. Hardy gives it back now to Woodruff. Woodruff, oh, and Hardy runs right into Woodruff. Woodruff loses the control of the basketball. Now here's Pangburn. Pangburn penetrates the lane, and here's a shot up, no good, but a foul. With that foul will be Kenzie Woodruff. That will be her first personal foul. 16 foul for the Lady Warhawks. So at the line will be Hannah Borges, shooting two. First one is short, no good. She'll have one more free throw attempt. Second one, and this one's good. That's Borges' first point tonight. Now it's 24-6 our score. 18-point lead here for Mt.Vernon-Enola. 18 seconds up to go here in the first half. Now pass back to Raby. Swings it left side to Keithley. Keithley with it. 10 seconds left. Now goes over to Woodruff. Woodruff being double teamed. Woodruff with it. Breaks the double team, goes up for the jump shot. Is up and no good. And Hardy rebounds it, puts the shot up, but too late as the horn goes off, and we head to halftime. Well, our halftime score here at Warhawks Arena in senior girls action, it is the Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks 24 and the Pangburn Lady Tigers 6. We'll take this 2-minute break and be back with your halftime. This is Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks basketball on CSN. And welcome back here at Warhawks Arena here at Mt.Vernon-Enola High School. It's halftime. Our halftime score, it is the Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks 24 and the Pangburn Lady Tigers 6. Well, summarizing the first half into the first period of play, it was Mt.Vernon-Enola outscoring Pangburn 9-2. Second period, again, Mt.Vernon-Enola outscores Pangburn 15-4. Well, Lewis, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, the first half was dominated by Mt.Vernon-Enola. It's just only right there at the end that they picked up 4 points in the second quarter, which was the highest they have scored in either of the quarters. They only scored 2 in the first quarter. But Mt.Vernon-Enola has been on a tear on the offense, but defense, they have virtually stopped everything from coming inside and forcing Pangburn to take forceful shots from the outside, and they was able to go to the free throw line and get a couple of points, but they only converted on 2 field goals. So it's been very tough for them going in the second half. I think they got to make the adjustments as far as the offensive end is concerned. I think the only way that they can really create any offense is to break that zone, is to try to push the ball out in space. And you know that Mt.Vernon-Enola is pretty big and got pretty good wingspan inside that zone. And they're not letting them get very many good looks inside. They've been kind of intimidated once they get into the paint. They've thrown away quite a few balls and had some a lot of deflections, but seemed like their concentration hadn't been as tough as they normally are. They returned 4 good starters and seemed like they ought to be a much improved team than already played 1 game. But Mt.Vernon-Enola started out, they was nervous, but they finally got acclimated and settled down, and now they really playing hard. And that's what you want from a team, especially in the first game of the season. To try to win this first game and gather momentum throughout the season.
Thank you, Lewis. We see that both teams are coming out of the locker room as they probably warm up and get ready for the second half. We'll go ahead and take another 2-minute break and be back with more of your halftime. Again, our halftime score, it is a Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks 24 and the Pangburn Lady Tigers 6. This is Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks basketball on CSN.
Oh, yeah. had one more good year out of her, I'd be good. I only got 2 of them.
And welcome back here at Warhawks Arena, and still halftime. We have about 2.5 minutes left to go before we get the start of the second half. Again, halftime score 24-6 in favor of Mt.Vernon-Enola. A look at the first half individual scoring stats for the visitors. For the Pangburn Lady Tigers, their leading scorer at half was off the bench, Caitlin Graham with 3.3 points. Hannah Borges 1 out of 2 from the free throw line with 1 point. And Tyler Vernon, she had 1 field goal with 2 points. Now for the Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks, their leading scorer is number 5, Elena Ellis. Man, 3 3-pointers. She had 2 field goals and 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. Now she has 14 points. Also in scoring, Gracie Raby, a 3-pointer and 2 field goals with 7 points. Kendall Hardy, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line with 1 point. And off the bench, Hannah Brock, 1 field goal with 2 points. So that's a look at scoring here at the half. We'll take one more 2-minute break and be back with your start of your second half. Again, our halftime score is Mt.Vernon-Enola 24 and the Pangburn Lady Tigers 6. This is Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks basketball on CSN. Well, back here at Warhawks Arena, as we'll have the start of your second half of action. And to get the ball, looks like it will belong to Pangburn, I believe. Yep, it'll be Pangburn's basketball here. So they'll inbound the basketball. All right, here we go, folks. Here's Huggins working with it. Now bounce pass right side. With it here is Vernon. Now back over here to Atkins, and we're going to have a reach-in foul against Mt.Vernon-Enola. That'll be their first team foul here in the second half. Now call against Raby, her second personal foul. So Borges now back over to Atkins. Atkins for a 3, no good. Rebounded by Hardy. Now she'll give it over to Ellis. Ellis brings it across her midcourt. Loses control of it. Here is Pangburn now with the basketball. Pass over to the right side. As Hopkins now gives it back over to Huggins. Here's Huggins with it right corner. Pass back over to Borges, top of the key. Now I'll move it over to the left corner. Now back out in front to Borges. Now here's Huggins. Her 3 here is up and good. For Huggins, that's her first 3-pointer tonight, and now it makes our score 24-9 in favor of still the Lady Warhawks. Here is Raby. Swings it left side to Ellis. Here's Ellis, left corner. Now dumps it over to Raby. Underneath, here's Hardy. Butts a shot up. Man, and she gets too much that time, Lewis, and misses that nice shot.
Yeah, she was too strong on that shot.
Pangburn with control of the basketball. Here's the 3 right side is up and no good. Loose ball. Ellis trying to hold on to it or maintain dribbling with it. Now she'll dump it back to Raby. Now here's Woodruff. Now a wild pass. And Raby saves it somehow. Now here's Woodruff being double teamed. And looks like Coach Carlton with the timeout. Well, with 6 minutes and 24 seconds left to go here in our third period, our score is Mt.Vernon-Enola 24 and the Pangburn Lady Tigers 9. This is Mt.Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks basketball on CSN. Back after the timeout, they'll throw it in bounds here to Hardy. Her shot is up and no good. Rebounded now by Pangburn. Lady Tigers with it at midcourt. Swings it over to the right corner. Now back out in front. Now back left side. Now here's a three. Here is up and good. Well, looks like that was scored by Atkins. A big three-pointer. That's her first 3 points. And now it's just a 12-point lead, 24-12. Swing it over right side. Here is Hardy receiving the basketball, but she was fouled. Committing the foul will be Hopkins. That'll be her third tonight. First team foul here for the Lady Tigers. So they'll inbound it is Woodruff. Now goes to Keithley. Here's Keithley's basketball. Now gives it to Woodruff. Woodruff goes up for the shot. It is up and no good. And looks like we're going to have a over-the-back foul called against here by Kendall Hardy. That's going to be her second personal foul. Second team foul for the Lady Warhawks. So here's Huggins bringing across here midcourt. Pass over left side. Now they go inside of Vernon. Back over the right side of Atkins. Now back out. Here's a three here, and it's no good. Ball after a miss, it will go out of bounds, and now belongs to the Lady Warhawks. So throwing in bounds. Here's Raby with the basketball. Flows over to the right corner. Here's Woodruff. Over to Hardy. And we're going to have a foul. So it looks like we'll get a foul to Vernon. That's her first. Second team foul here for Pangburn. Going down the basketball. Here's Ellis. Finds an opening for the three. It's short, no good. A little collision is here, but it's Pangburn coming away with it. Swings it over left side. Loose ball, and Pangburn with it again. They put up a shot, no good. Now here's the ball stripped away, but it looks like Woodruff called with a foul. Kenzie Woodruff, that will be her second, third team foul for Mt.Vernon-Enola. Lady Warhawks have not scored a point yet here in the second half. So right now, the officials talking to a couple of players or a player from each team.
Keep playing hard.
So looks like shooting 2 free throws here. It's going to be Kirsten Atkins.
They don't dictate how hard y'all play.
First one here is up and good. Atkins with one more free throw. Second one, and this one is off the left side, no good. Rebound and fall up. There's a shot and good by Atkins. She has 6. Now it's a 9-point lead for Mt.Vernon-Enola, 20 basketball. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound next put in is up, no good again. A battle for the rebound, and we're going to have a tight basketball, and it's going to give it now to Mt.Vernon-Enola. Down the basketball, here's a three, short, no good. So I'll take it, driving with it. Here's a layup. This one's good. Scored by Huggins. She has 5 points. And now it's 25-15 is our score.